Hi girlies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I'm going to show you how I unwind after a long day. This is one of my favourite night routines to do. I'm also going to show you this hand care routine that I really like doing. I came across a TikTok video of this girl doing a 10-step hand care routine, and I did think it was a little bit much, you know. I know some of my routines are a little bit much for people, but I thought this is too much. But since I've started doing this hand care routine, and I don't think there's 10 steps to it, I've actually really enjoyed it. And although I thought it was going to be a lot of faff, I think it's actually something I really look forward to. I wanted to start off this video with a little outfit appreciation. I picked up this pink pointel cardigan from Hollister and it's now my favourite thing to wear. This is from the Gilly Hicks section of Hollister. I'm not sure if they're separate brands or if this is just a range inside Hollister. The co-ord is sold separately, so the cardigan retails for £39.95 and so does the trousers, and they also come in white and grey. For reference, I'm wearing an extra small in the cardigan and a small in the bottom. A lot of my everyday clothing comes from Hollister. I think it was about a year and a half ago that they started to bring out a lot of pink girly pieces with bows and florals, and so I've just been shopping with Hollister a lot more than I ever have. I bought a new pink boot match strike from Amazon because mine was looking a little bit worse for wear, but I didn't realise that it didn't come with any matches. I bought these pink matches which are way too short for the boot, so I've just stuffed some tissue inside of it so that the matches are tall enough to peek out the top. I try to clean my bathroom twice a week on a Wednesday and a Sunday. I think because we have animals, I clean a little bit more often than I might without. There's a certain young lady who likes to bring in mud, sticks and whatever else she can find on the side of the road, and she's definitely a mummy's girl. I'm trying to enforce some boundaries, like me being able to go to the toilet on my own, but she does just sit outside and cry and whine and scratch. I think what is really funny though, and I think she's very smart for this, is she won't come in if I'm having a shower or a bath. She doesn't really like to have, she doesn't mind having a shower or a bath, but it's not her favourite, so as soon as she hears that the water's on, she's actually quite happy to let me go into another room. When I watch back any videos of me lighting a candle, I really get the ick if I can't light the candle straight away. In this case, I'm not sure if I'm the problem or the candle's the problem. I'm not really very good at lighting candles. It's not my best trait, but I don't know what it is about this second wick, but I just cannot get it to light. The first candle I'm using is from Primark. It's a bear-shaped candle and it has a vanilla scent. I think this was about £4. It doesn't seem to be on Primark's website anymore. And my 3-wick candle is from Bath & Body Works, and this is in the scent Cinnamon Spice Vanilla. As per usual, I'm going in with my pre-cleanse from Dermalogica. I apply this first to dry skin and massage this in for about 30 seconds. Then I rinse my hands and rub my wet hands onto my face for another 30 seconds before washing it off. On damp skin, I then go in with my Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Pormizing Deep... Oh, this is such a long name. I go in with my foam for another 30 seconds. I go back and forwards between the cleanser I just said and also my Ultra Calming Cleanser from Dermalogica. I always double cleanse my skin both morning and night. I have rather oily skin, but slightly on the combination side, as I do have a little bit of eczema in the middle of my forehead. I found that double cleansing really helps to balance the rest of my skin, except from around my chin. I am still struggling with some hormonal acne, especially at the moment. It seems to have got a little bit out of control. This would definitely not be a self-care night without using one of my favourite masks. This is the Red Bean Refreshing Pore Mask from Beauty of Josiane. This is a texture refining mask that is made to balance out excess oils, which is exactly what I need for my oily skin. This also has little exfoliation beads to help buff away dead skin cells. I try to exfoliate twice a week, maybe 3 times, because I do have quite oily skin. I'm really struggling with fatigue at the moment, so I am pretty much getting into bed as soon as I finish work. I'm trying to get back into the habit of exfoliating 2 or 3 times in the evening. I don't know why I prefer to do exfoliating in the evening. I just feel like it's not a morning thing for me. I've tried a lot of masks in my time. A lot of the time I come out and I'm irritated by it. I have very, very sensitive skin as well, and I think this is one of the few face masks I've used and instantly seen a difference, and a positive difference as well. I'm going in with my Super Milk Bath Bomb from Lush. I've had a look on their website and it doesn't look like this is in stock online, but I'm not sure about in stores. This normally retails for £7, but it has been reduced to £3.50, which is why I'm thinking it may not be available in stores anymore. Super Milk is one of my favourite scents from Lush. It's a sweet, creamy, citrus, gourmand kind of scent, and it has scent notes of vanilla, tonka bean, almond and bright citrus. To me, this really smells like a citrusy biscuit. I find with a Lush bath bomb, I like to use about 1/3 of the product. I think if I use any more than that, then my girl is about to be very, very irritated. To create my bubbles in this bath, I'm going to go in with my Sleepy Bubble Bar. This has 2 different sizes and 2 different prices. So the 100 grams, which is what I'm using, retails for £4.50, and the 200 grams retails for £7.50. Lush's Sleepy range is one of my favourite things to use when I'm trying to have more of a calming evening. This has scent notes of lavender and tonka bean. This doesn't necessarily match the scent notes of Super Milk, but they do both share the scent note of tonka bean. In my opinion, if you want to have a really bubbly bubble bath, you do need to kind of flap your arms around a bit. I don't know what the right way to describe what I'm doing. I'm like swishing the water around, and this really helps to create a lot more bubbles. I'm now sat in the bath and I'm doing the exact same things with my hands just to make a few more bubbles in the bath. I'm watching YouTube here, but I have just put a little emoji over the top because I wasn't sure how copyright would work. I find it's so much easier to make bubbles in the bath whilst you're sat in the bath, otherwise you're just sat leaning over for a really long time. For my first cleanse, I'm going in with Bath & Body Works' Warm Vanilla Sugar Shower Gel. This has fragrance notes of vanilla, white orchid, sparkling sugar, fresh jasmine and creamy sandalwood. This is my second favourite vanilla scent from Bath & Body Works after Snowflakes and Cashmere. For my second cleanse, I'm going in with Sunday's Whip Shower Foam in Hot Chocolate. For my scent this evening, I'm trying to go with more of a gourmand kind of scent. When I'm in the bath, I normally like to listen to an audiobook or watch YouTube. I'm going to go onto Pinterest and do a little bit of scrolling because I am in need of a new pair of trainers. I actually did something that I thought was really funny, and I couldn't decide whether to keep this in the video or not, but I picked up what I thought was a towel to wipe a little bit of water off of my iPad, and I picked up my Lululemon shorts. It's not even that funny, I just found it funny at the time. When I was on Pinterest as well, it recommended me my new heart cardigan, so Pinterest obviously knows my style. Whilst I was in the bath, I ended up ordering 2 different New Balance 530 trainers. I'm still deciding whether to keep both of the styles that I ordered, which are in grey matter, pink sole or white and pink. I ordered a size 3.5 and a 4, and I'm going to keep the 3.5. I'm now just loading up my audiobook on Audible. I'm reading the second Crescent City book, which is called House of Sky and Breath. I'm out of the bath now, and for my body cream, I'm going in with Fenty Skin's Butter Drop Whipped Oil Body Cream in Salted Caramel. This has scent notes of caramel, vanilla and cookie dough, and definitely fits within the gourmand theme that I'm going for. This is definitely one of the, or if not the best body butter that I have ever used. Moving on to skincare, I'm first going to take off my Beauty of Josie and Red Bean mask. I've definitely left this on for much longer than 10 minutes. I think I probably had this on maybe 45 minutes to an hour. I'm going in with one of my Heart disposable sponges, and I bought these about 2 years ago, and I don't use them very often because I do feel that they're quite wasteful, but what I think they're really good for is removing masks. I don't think I would use this if I was just cleansing my face because again, it just feels a little bit wasteful. Now that I've taken off my mask, I'm going in with Dermalogica's Phyto Nature Lifting Eye Cream. This is a firming and lifting eye cream. I'm 27 and I started using anti-aging eye cream as well as retinol at about the age of 25. For my serum, I normally go in with Dermalogica's Smart Response Serum, but today I'm going in with Drunk Elephant's Amino Rain Glass Water Serum. This is a deeply hydrating serum that adds glow and moisture to your skin. I haven't used the serum enough to give a really good or at least in-depth review on it, but it definitely makes my skin look a lot more dewy. I'm then just finishing up with my Drunk Elephant Lala cream. I am on Drunk Elephant's PR list, so even though I don't pay for my products, I still feel like I need to use every last piece of this, so I have just opened up the Drunk Elephant container and I'm scraping it out with my nail. We're now moving on to the hand care part of this nighttime routine. I'm first going to go in with my Dove soap, and I believe this is in the scent of vanilla. I'm just going in and washing my hands, making sure I get rid of any cream or skincare that might be on my hands. For my second cleanse, I'm going in with Sunday's Whip Foam in Very Vanilla. Now you may be thinking, Esme, is a double hand cleanse really necessary? But I like to use this and my little nail scrubbing brush just to get all the dirt and residue out from underneath my nails. Now that all the soap is off my hands, I'm going to go in with Tree Hut's Vanilla Exfoliator. This is a very abrasive exfoliator and I just cannot explain how nice this feels. I thought I would need to use more of a gentle exfoliator, but I definitely prefer the feeling of the more abrasive one. I'm going in with Tree Hut's Golden Vanilla Shaving Oil just to get rid of the little bits of hair I get on my hands. Now I know there's going to be some blonde person who says they don't have any hair on their hands, and that's absolutely fine if you have light hair and you can't see the hair on your hands, but I have very dark hair and very pale skin. This is just something I like to do to make me feel more confident and happy with my appearance, and again, I know there's going to be someone else that says I don't need to do that, but this is just what I like to do. To finish off my hand care routine, I'm going in with Patchology's Rosé Fingers. This is a renewing hand mask and smells of strawberry rosé. This has shea butter, strawberry oil and age-defying C in. I'm not sure what age-defying C is. I'm not sure if that means vitamin C or maybe it's something different. This makes my hands feel super nourished and hydrated, and I really love the little mittens, although because there aren't any fingers, it's really hard to do anything when you have these on. I'm finishing this night routine off with my Biodance Collagen Mask. I sleep in this maybe twice a week. Again, this is something I keep forgetting to do, but I'm trying to make a habit of doing this twice a week. And for the very last two steps of this hand care routine, I'm adding some cuticle oil and some hand cream to my hands. This is a present from my nail tech, so I'm very appreciative, and they're very, very cute and very Christmassy. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.